Check, check, check. I'm going to mute mine, Jen.
Might be on your own tonight. Oh, you got me. All right. All right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Rink in West Hartford for tonight's high school hockey matchup between the visitors from Newington and your Hall Titans. First, the starting lineups for the Newington Nor'easters. Center number 7, Dylan Reynolds. Right wing number 20, number 11, Jack Hartford. Left wing number 23, Kason Farragut. On defense number 17, Connor Blaze. On defense number 14, Kevin Brown. And in goal for the Nor'easters, number 1, Matt Kelly. The rest of the Nor'easters are coached by Daniel Barakowitz. And now the starting lineup for your Hall Titans. Right wing number 22, Ben Goldstein. Left wing number 4, Jonah Rodman. Center number 5, Charles DeBasio. On defense number 17, Liam Fleming. On defense number 8, Dylan McDermott. And in goal for the Titans, number 1, Matthew Bonner. And the rest of the Hall Titans, coached by Connor, Mike Willis, Ian Stone, and Andy Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise if you're able to remove your caps, hats, and helmets for this playing of the national anthem.
All right. Can you hear me all right? Great.
Well, welcome, hockey fans. Thanks for joining us. We're back here at Veterans Memorial Rink for another exciting matchup with the visiting Newington Nor'easters facing your home team, the Hall Titans. And Mike, we're just trying to remember back to last season. Newington, real good team last year. And as you were saying, we lost twice.
Yeah, we couldn't beat them in the regular season, but took them out in the state tournament first round.
Yeah, so a little different team this year, it looks like. Right now, Newington comes in with a 1-5-1 record, so struggling a little bit. Hall sits at 4-2-1 on the early season. And their last game for Hall, we were visiting South Windsor and snuck one out there with the overtime win.
Exciting win.
Against South Windsor. Yeah, it was a game where South Windsor hung around. And,
absolutely.
We outplayed them, outshot them, but they took us to overtime. We were able to escape with the victory there. So coming off that win last week, and here we go for another CCC matchup.
Yeah, we're here for a nice little homestand. I think we got the next 5 games straight to end out the month. We'll be all here and into early February. Will be a nice homestand for the team. Hopefully they can pick up some great wins along the way and really bolster up that record. It's going to start being a tough schedule, and it's good that we'll have the home ice advantage for those.
Yeah, home ice, especially nice this time of year. So on paper, like I said, Newington 1-5-1. if Hall plays the right way, things should turn out okay. But they don't play the games on paper, Mike, so team has to show up tonight.
Never want to underestimate your opponent. South Windsor had just come off a pretty emotional victory over Wethersfield. The game before they came to Hall maybe took them a little lightly, and Hall took the game. Hall needs to keep their head up, play a hard-nosed game, and they should be able to come out with a W.
That's right. So Hall's got to establish their early pressure. And here we go with Goldstein chasing after the loose puck. So it's Goldstein with Jonah Rotman and Charlie DeBasio. So Newington's going to start up ice, try to send a pass, but broken up. Jonah Rotman on the forecheck. Charlie DeBasio supporting there.
Yeah, a little bit of a different starting line tonight. We've got Ben Goldstein out there with Charlie DeBasio, and looks like they're shuffling it up. Connor McHugh's out now.
Yeah, they switched things up a little bit last game just to try to even out, kind of balance some of the lines. Here comes McHugh. He'll cross over the blue. Little stick handle there. Loses it in the corner. Putnam on the forecheck. And that one's sent around.
Yeah, it was looking like for the first 5-6 games of the season, Hall's top line was getting all the scoring, so probably good to distribute those scores a little bit onto a second line, spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. So Charlie Gainey joins this line with McHugh and Putnam. On D right now, Jack Orsi and Sawyer Hollander. So Newington will start up ice. Crossed. Oh, nice stick there by Hollander to break that one up. Over to McHugh. Over to Putnam. He'll fire on net. Saved by the goalie.
Nice second effort there by.
That one's tucked home.
There you go, Charlie.
Looks like Charlie Gainey on the back door there. So that puck centered out in front, and Gainey able to slam it home.
Nice persistent playing by Hall there, second, third, and then it looks like maybe even that fourth chance, just a little poke in, and don't all have to be pretty.
That's right. So nice rebound, good positioning there for Gainey. Hall able to gain the zone, slide it over to Putnam for the shot, then get on the loose puck. Puck squirted out. Gainey able to knock it home. So early lead. 1-0 here in the first.
So Hall establishing some early presence in the offensive end and getting that goal early. Good start to the game, and let's see if they can get another. And Newington into the zone, broken up. Sawyer Hollander carrying the puck around.
And that one sent along. Matty McDermott will give chase, and that goes for icing.
Yeah, looking to get a line change there, a little dump, and just a little bit too early. Gets the icing, and it'll be in Hall's end for the face-off.
So face-off to the left of Bonner here in the near circle. Charlie DeBasio to take the draw. And he'll win that against the boards. Sent down around behind the goal. Newington trying to dig it out. Throw it on net. Bonner with the save. Loose puck still. Goldstein able to come up with it. He'll head up ice. Nice little indirect. Chips it in. Hall gives chase. That one.
Oh no.
Centered. Puck in the chipped out here to neutral zone. DeBasio gives chase.
Things starting to get a little chippy out here early on.
By DeBasio. Newington comes up along the near boards over the blue line. He pulls up, tries to center, no one home. Jack Croce on the loose puck, sends it to Rotman. Rotman takes a little hit, but gets the puck deep. Here goes McHugh.
Well, Newington trying to establish some early physical presence here. They're trying to get some little shots in here. Hall's matching them this time around, and think we're going to see a pretty physical game tonight.
That one's sent around to Putnam. And here comes Newington through center. It's a 3-on-2, but we got some back checkers. That one's centered in the slot. Loose puck shot. That one just wide.
Big stop, Bonner. Second opportunity there for Newington, and Bonner said, not tonight, boys.
Putnam gets on the loose puck. He'll chip it up to McHugh. McHugh looks to headman to Gainey. Gainey now over the blue line. Back to Putnam. Putnam through the slot. Back to Fleming, and a high shot deflected up over the net. Newington able to clear.
Nice setup by Hall. They came into the zone very quickly, established the perimeter, and were able to get a good opportunity there with Fleming. He's a great shot from the point.
So Fleming on the puck behind the goal here. Hollander looks to move it. McHugh now looks to Putnam. Putnam got a little space here. He'll cut across the blue, taking it wide, looks to center, broken up, and back out to Hollander. Hollander cross ice. There's Orsi, and that one just offsides. So Gainey with the early goal from McHugh, 1-0 here.
Always a dangerous thing when you're waiting in the neutral zone with the puck for your teammate to get out. Orsi flips it in, gets the fresh face-off, and a new line change.
So we got Cher with the hammer, Hannaran over in Matty McDermott. So here's Cher on the loose puck. He'll send it around. The hammer picks it up, throws it to McDermott. He'll spin and fire. And that one blocked in the slot area. Oh, and there's a nice hit by the hammer, Hanrahan.
And that's what Hall has to keep doing. You don't want to let up an opportunity. If you see an opportunity to get the hit, make it happen. Let them know you're there.
So puck bouncing there. And here comes Matty McDermott. He'll cut through the middle. He's a 1-on-4, but he's got some help. Little dangle there. That one broken up. Zach Orsi tries to move it. Newington keeps it in. And here's a loose puck in the slot. Bonner! Oh, and that one up and over his shoulder. Bonner seemed to lose sight of that one for a second. Puck was sitting there in the slot. A quick shot on that. Hit Bonner and then up and over his shoulder.
Just took one of those funny bounces, made the save, but it just kind of had a little bit of action on it, and in the net it goes. 1-1 game.
So 1-1 here in the first. We got Leahy with Goldstein and DeBasio taking the draw. Goldstein will turn. Takes it to the far corner, looking for someone in the front. DeBasio on it. He'll cycle down low. Newington rips it around. Croce keeps it in. Here's Goldstein looking to gather the loose puck. Here comes Goldstein now with DeBasio. He'll throw it on net. Save by the goaltender, Kelly. So chip back in. Leahy's going to give chase. He's looking to lay some body there.
He's definitely looking for the hits out there.
And Hall goes for the quick change. Newington moves it out. McHugh, nice little forecheck, breaks it up. Putnam trying to find the loose puck. Out to the point. McDermott. And back to Fleming. Fleming, he'll send it off the boards. Gainey. Puck's bouncing here through the center. McHugh takes a little bump, keeps going. Putnam's going to get on the loose puck, send it down low. Gainey gives chase. Here's McHugh to Putnam. Looking to connect there. Puck's bouncing a bit. Hard to get control right now. McHugh. That one thrown on front. Gainey whacks away at it. And there's a whistle.
A little bit of an early whistle. It looks like the ref might have lost sight of it. A loose puck and a lucky break for Newington there to get the whistle. Well, they're back at it, back in the zone, and just trying to make things happen. You put the puck towards the net, good things happen.
So 1-1, 7:04 left to go here in the first period. Scher taking the draw. The hammer in position. And there's the shot. Oh, just wide. Matty McDermott in a good position there.
My eyes deceived me. I thought that was a goal.
Threw it on net just a bit wide. Nice chance for Hall. Here comes Newington. Heads up ice. They're going to chip it in.
Seeing some good communication and some good passing between this line here with Hammerhand, McDermott, and Scher.
McDermott sends it all the way down. There's an icing.
Well, Hall keeping the pressure on, also keeping the line shifted quite a bit. We're seeing a lot of line changes, and we're seeing a lot of action for all the team here tonight.
Yeah. Rolling 3 lines right now, so everyone's getting a chance. And there's a quick shot. Bonner able to get a glove on it.
And Newington proving themselves to be dangerous. Anytime they're in the offensive end, Hall's going to have to be ready. Putting some good shots towards the net for Matt so far and giving it some tests.
So got to win the draw here. And DeBasio does so. That's a trip, but they're going to let him play on. Newington in the corner. Nice little check by Hollander. Puck sent around. And back to the point. Orsi tries to chip it out, and that one does clear the zone. Newington sends it back in, but Hall able to break it up.
Playing a little game of Pong here in the neutral zone. We'll see who comes up with it.
Batted around and sent over to Jonah. Rotman gives chase. Here's Goldstein on the loose puck. Tries to find DeBasio just off the mark, and here's a break for Newington. Coming down the far side, there's a shot just wide. And sent all the way back down the other way.
And that Connor Blaze, he's sure got some great pickup. Is he a defenseman?
Yeah, nice little rush there by Connor Blaze. Big guy, defenseman, joined the play and had a prime scoring chance for Newington.
That's his second rush of the game where he's just kind of come down the ice.
Ooh. And that one gobbled up by Bonner. Yeah, he's one to watch. Not afraid to join the rush. Looks like he's a two-way player and can bring the heat.
Always a great weapon for a team to have is that defenseman that's almost like your fourth forward.
So McHugh wins it to the corner. Good face-off from McHugh. Sent around to Putnam. Putnam with space. The D's backed off. And up to McHugh. McHugh, he's going to shoot. Rebound. Oh! Couple nice saves by the goalie, Kelly. Sent to the front again. And he cleans up the rebound. So Matthew Kelly making some good stops there in that play.
Yeah, Matthew Kelly, great goalie. I've seen him coming up through the youth leagues over the years. But there's a lot of stuff happening in front of that net. We see loose pucks, we see second chances. I think that's where Hall is going to have their chances to score some goals tonight.
So McHugh on the draw. He looks to tap it through. He's looking for Putnam.
Nice pass.
To Gainey. Gainey throws it. Oh, another save. Gainey with a good chance.
Charlie Gainey looking for the 5-hole here, and Kelly just got the piece of that at the last second.
Yeah, getting some good chances here. Nice couple plays here for Hall. Some good sustained pressure. Kelly up to the challenge here.
Well, it could be a Charlie Gainey night. He had himself quite a night last year out of Norwich. I think he had a hat trick, maybe even 4 goals.
Rebound, Putnam. Oh, just wide. McHugh, he's going to... And puck comes through the neutral zone. Newington on it. Looking to center. McHugh breaks it up. To Gainey with the puck. Putnam drives the net. And that one broken up. Nice defensive play. Newington able to clear.
And Charlie going for the hit.
Gives it to Putnam. Putnam drives wide by the defender to McHugh. Oh, what a play! McHugh just wide.
What a setup.
Oh, nice little play there. Putnam to McHugh. McHugh getting some good chances, some good shots. Oh, Putnam throws it on net. Glove save. Another save. Just peppering this goalie, Mike.
Absolutely, but he's seeing the shots well, and he's making the stops.
So Hall starting to gain some confidence that they can possess it, make some plays, get some good shots.
Absolutely.
Putnam.
They seem very unhurried in the Newington zone, looking for opportunities and setting up some nice plays and some nice shots.
So Newington chips it in. McDermott on it. He'll battle, clears the zone. And here's Pickles. Pickles up to Cher. Cher chips it in. And the Hammer gives chase. McDermott finding the loose puck there. Centered, no one home. And puck just cleared to center, but sent right back in. So here comes the forecheck. Hall getting all over Newington here. Newington having a hard time getting out of their zone.
Yeah, it's always a good thing when we're looking to the left for most of the period. And that's where most of the action's been here.
And there's the Hammer, backhand, just wide. Maddie. And Newington able to clear. All they can do is send it down. And that one goes for icing. So Newington able to take a breath after some prime scoring chances.
But not for long. Here comes the top line, and they'll be setting up right in Newington's end for the faceoff.
2:41 left to play here in the first. 1-1. Hall starting to establish their game. They're a good skating team. They've been making some nice crisp passes here so far and tilting the ice for sure in the early going. Putnam.
Let's see if they can get the scoring margin for the intermission.
And there's McHugh. He'll turn and fire. Putnam on the rebound. Oh, another nice chance there. And that one's sent out to the blue line. Oh, Orsi able to keep it in. He'll take a hit. Makes the play. Newington out to center. To Putnam. Putnam to McHugh. Back to Gainey. To McHugh. Thrown on front. And from a bad angle, Kelly able to get a whistle.
Wonderful puck movement. And again, you see the loose puck in front of the net. Definitely a good idea to camp out in front tonight.
Yeah, got to get to the blue paint. That's where the action is. So we got DeBasio on the draw. Looks like Goldstein and...
That's Nick Days. Nick Days on the wing. On third forward.
That one...
So this top line, I'm noticing they've got DeBasio, Goldstein, and then they rotate out the third forward. So we've had either Jonah Rotman, we had Tommy Leahy out there, we've got Nick Days now as well.
DeBasio throws it on net, looking for a rebound. Lots of rebounds tonight. Who's going to slap it home? There's Hollander. Moves it over to and broken up there. Newington able to come into the zone briefly and sent back out. That one deflected and off a pipe, and there's a whistle.
Yeah, hit the ceiling or hit the pipe or whatever. So Hall continuing to put the pressure on, continuing to control the flow of the game for the most part. Even when it comes into their end, you don't really see a lot happening for Newington.
1:42 here. And Putnam, he'll take it up through the neutral zone with speed over the blue line. Looking to center. Didn't connect there. Big slapper by Croce. And that one blocked. Here comes Newington the other way. Putnam on the back check, sent in to the right of Bonner. Up to McHugh. McHugh gathers the puck. 2-on-1. Over to Gainey. Just off the end of his stick. He'll take a check in the corner there. And there's another whistle.
Face off.
just out of play.
So this time it's Matthew McDermott out with Ben Goldstein and Charlie DeBasio.
So McDermott on the right wing, Goldstein here on the left side. DeBasio, he'll chip it through. Out to the point, held in by Dylan McDermott. Here goes Croce after the loose puck. He'll circle the net, send it up. That one chipped out to neutral zone. Here comes DeBasio, who he gathers over the blue, taking it wide. He'll throw it into the corner. Matty McDermott on it. And that one in the slot area. No one can seem to get a handle on it. Chipped out now. And Croce now. 10 seconds left. Here goes DeBasio. Held in by McDermott. Sends it into the corner, and
That should do
about do it here. So 1-1 after one. Hey, good for Newington. Kind of withstood some of that pressure there. Lots of shots, lots of chances, lots of rebounds. And
Scoreboard doesn't always tell the story. A completely dominant period by Hall yields a 1-1 tie so far.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll see. Hall looking good so far. Happy with what we saw. Obviously, just got to get some in the net here. So
absolutely. Well, it's great to see. You never want to take a team lightly, but playing a 1-4 team, Hall is definitely having a little bit of a laboratory out here tonight with the lines, trying some new things out. Right,
Yeah.
We're about six or 7 games into the season, 6, 7, and so we're just going to try and see what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, that's right.
Depth is always going to be kind of an issue if a team has just the 2 lines. So seeing what we can do with 3, and seeing what combinations work best.
Yeah, it's good to see everyone getting a chance tonight, and hopefully can make some magic happen here.
All right.
So we'll take a little break here, Mike.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Thanks.
All right, can you hear me okay? Good.
Well, here come the teams, Mike, for start of the second period. 1-1 after one. Hall got on the board first with a goal from Gainey, assist by McHugh.
Yeah, nice early goal, pretty early in the game. Maybe only about their 5th or 6th shot. I should have checked the stats. Quite a few shots for Hall here in the first period.
Yeah, it was a lot to a little there in shots. And then Newington able to respond there. Goal by Jack Gillimartin. He's a junior, number 11.
Yeah, a little bit of a fluky goal. I mean, Bonner made the stop, and it just kind of wobbled over his head and into the net.
Yeah,
sometimes those happen.
Tough bounce there for Bonner.
Good things happen when you throw the puck on net, I guess.
Yeah, I never know, right? Never know. So,
we're hoping we can turn our heads to the right a lot more this period.
Yeah, so, Hall, again, had a good period, just couldn't find the back of the net there. Had plenty of opportunities, so be nice if they can get open the floodgates here and not let this Newington Nor'easter team hang around.
Never good to let the underdog hang around too long. They sneak that go-ahead goal in, and then all of a sudden you've got yourself a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, you don't want to give them any confidence, any hope, any sort of sniff here that they can hang with the Hall Titans. So Rotman, Hill center, out to the point. There's a quick shot, fought off by the goalie. Goldstein now gives chase on the loose puck. Newington flips it out, and that one whistled down.
Well, there's something you don't see every day, let alone twice in less than 5 minutes of game time. Once again, the puck bounced off one of the pipes hanging pretty high up over the ice, and we get ourselves another face-off in the zone.
So Putnam on the draw, in his skates. A loose puck here. McHugh, he fires just wide.
McHugh looking to paint that corner, just goes a little bit wide.
And there's a puck sent all the way down. Bonner able to stick it aside.
Seen some good effort from Newington there.
Oh! Geez, broken stick and almost sent McHugh for a breakaway, but that one broken up at the last second. So Putnam, he'll carry. Looks for McHugh. Centered. Broken up there. Another block for Newington. Gainey sends it around, cycles it. And there's a shot. Another one just wide. Putnam trying to gather it here. He'll circle, head up, over to McHugh from an angle. Oh, that one
massive,
loose.
Massive opportunity for Gainey. The puck just takes a funny bounce at the last second. Almost his second goal of the night.
There's Gainey again. He slaps it on net, and that one cleared finally all the way down.
Newington will have to ice the puck. So all Hall early on in the second period here, early going.
Yeah, that was quite a chance there. McHugh had a one-timer from a tough angle, and then the puck was sitting there in the blue paint. Gainey tried to whack home the rebound, just couldn't get it done there.
A lot of little highlight reel moments going here, just not burying the puck yet. It'll come soon.
So that one sent around. Scher gives chase. Kept in at the point. There's Croce. He'll rim it around.
By Hall, maintaining the zone, keeping it in, doing every little thing it takes to just keep the puck in Newington's end.
Now Newington tries to chip it out. They do, out to center. But sent right back in by Croce.
Yeah, kind of just like a desperate clear from Newington to get it out of their end.
Oh, a hammer.
Up by Hall in the neutral zone, right back in.
And Matty McDermott, he'll fire it. Goalie makes the glove save.
Nice shot by McDermott, but goalie Matt Kelly saw it all the way in. So that's my puck. I'll take that.
So McDermott having a good game so far, getting some opportunities. And we come back with DeBasio, Rotman, Goldstein. We got Killalay on D with Sawyer Hollander. Back to Killer. That one chipped by. And here comes Newington. Thrown on net. Bonner able to make the save. 2 saves. So Bonner up to the challenge there.
And
Couple good shots for Newington.
Easily the best rush Newington's had thus far in the game. Very dangerous moments for Hall there, and thankfully Bonner's able to come up with the saves.
And chip back out. Here's senior defenseman Hollander. And Hollander's gonna give chase, chip back in. Killer sends it up. And that one batted around.
A little more neutral zone pong going on here. And a
Killer
great pass.
to Goldstein. Goldstein, tries the center, just off the mark. DeBasio was going hard to the net there. So Goldstein, one of our senior captains, having a great year. He's playing on the second line, if you call it that, but he's able to carry that line as things got shifted around just to create a little more depth on our roster.
Yeah, so whatever the line, whatever the players, we're seeing a lot of pressure keeping maintained by Hall. A lot of great chances. Got to keep pressing here.
So Putnam looking to win it back to McHugh. Does so. McHugh fires! And there's the save.
Big save by the goalie.
Nice face-off play for Hall. So we got McDermott on D with Croce, Gainey on the right side. Another win. Shot. Finds the top corner!
Second time's the charm for Connor McHugh.
Connor McHugh with the snipe, top left corner.
You don't see that often. Same exact setup. Wins the draw, takes the shot. First time a save, second time not so lucky.
Woo!
And a great goal by Connor McHugh.
Yeah, needed that one. Quick strike here in the second period. Hall goes up 2-1. That's Titan hockey, baby.
Well, they needed that one bad. You really don't want to be in a tight game, in a tie, where you're the one that's getting all the good chances, well, for the most part, and you're the one that's really giving the most pressure.
So Crash with the nice snipe there. He's leading the team in scoring. Here comes Gainey blazing down the wall, throws it on net. Putnam centers. Puck behind. The goalie is without his stick right now. And he'll have a chance to go get it as Newington clears. And that one just off sides.
Well, just one of those lucky moments you have. A funny bounce. All of a sudden, Jack Croce's all alone facing a 3-on-1, and Newington's forward just kind of trips over the blue line. We'll take it. It happens.
Puck got lost in his skates there. So a tough break for Newington.
Well, Hall was able to sustain a little bit of a rush by Newington right after the goal. You always see a team motivated right after they get scored on, but here they are. Oh, Hall got away with one there. A little bit of a giveaway in their own end. Newington with a couple of quick opportunities, but Bonner able to shut him down.
So face off in Hall's end. Shares on the draw. So back to McHugh. Another goal for him. He's past the 100-point mark in his career. Been a force all 4 years here at Hall. And, Potts another one. Another nice snipe for him. So one of our senior captains. Hall able to clear. Sent back on net. And here comes Hollander. Looking to go cross ice, broken up. Newington dumps it deep here. Oh, big hit by Hollander. Not afraid to lay the body there. McDermott now. Over to Scher. Just out of his reach. And chipped out. Fleming will regroup it. He'll circle up to McDermott. McDermott flips it ahead. Nice little play. DeBasio with the puck. He's going to shoot. Oh! In! Past the goaltender!
Nice goal for DeBasio.
Nice little...
They let him walk in a little bit. He's all alone. Little stutter step, little fake, and gets the goal.
Charlie DeBasio on the board again here for Hall. 3-1.
Well, if I'm a goalie, Dad, I gotta be a little upset with my defense on that one. They just kind of let Charlie walk on in, and that's not a guy you want to let that happen for. Charlie DeBasio with a great goal.
So nice little chip up. That was Matty McDermott able to chip it up to DeBasio, but DeBasio just walked in by himself and beat the goaltender on his glove side.
I think he should be getting the assist for Matt McDermott. That was a great little saucer he got over to him through the neutral zone, found his stick, and he was off to the races. Yeah, I would give the assist to McDermott on that.
Yeah, the coaches will look back at the tape, and McDermott definitely had an assist there. So here comes Newington now. Not a lot of offense this period. Hall sustaining some good pressure in the second.
And we are officially about the halfway mark of the game. Have not seen one penalty called yet.
Just wait, Mike. And that one cleared by Hall all the way down, and that'll go for icing.
And so a rare icing for Hall. Newington putting a little bit of pressure on that.
Yeah, that was one of their better shifts. They had some good ozone time. Hall gets some fresh bodies out there. So watch number big 17 here on the left point for Newington. He's one of their leaders.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those players you want to have on your team.
Blaze, yeah, that's
fast,
Blaze.
Hard hitter, and a great shot.
Oh, that one off the pad of Bonner. Here comes Putnam. Crosses the blue. He'll shoot it. Oh! Nice little shot there by Putty. Goalie made the save on the blocker side.
Struggling with it a little bit, and Charlie was there to try and knock in the rebound.
Yeah, the puck was sitting there for a second. Gainey goes to the net like he should, and had a whack at it. So Putnam feeling it with a nice shot from the just outside the circle.
Gainey's having himself a game.
There's Killalay. He'll chip it down low. Gainey on it. Gainey to the point. Sent back down. McHugh. He'll circle. That one broken up by Newington. He's all alone. He'll send it towards the net. Deflected high and out of play.
Well, he's trying to do the right thing there. Connor McHugh leaves a drop pass for the defenseman. Just slightly disconnects and little chance for Newington, but great back check by Connor to get him back. Gives him no chance for any sort of a shot. But you want to see that. You want to see Hall working at the offensive end, getting a little loose and trying some different things out.
Yeah, that's right. That one, headman now to McDermott. He'll pull up. Puck's loose. Another shot there, just wide. And Newington zips it around all the way down. Another ice. Lots of icings tonight, Mike. I don't know. They got to relieve the pressure somehow.
Nothing like the sign of a team on the ropes, like a team that continuously is icing the puck. This is a great thing to see for Hall, and you can almost smell the next goal coming.
Yeah, getting some chances. Got to get to the net. There are rebounds to be had. Scher gives chase. And that one's loose behind the net. The hammer goes digging. Out to the point now. Back down. And kept in at the point. Here goes Maddie McDermott. Newington, all they can do is try to send it the length of the ice, but held in again. And here comes the hammer. He'll lay the body. Croce regroups it now. Hall getting some fresh legs out. Up to Goldstein. Just bounces off his stick there.
But what a pass by big Jack Croce, all the way from his own end, all the way across center ice to Goldstein.
Yeah, Croce with his head up, looking to move it to Rotman. He'll send it down. DeBasio gives chase.
Quick tap passing by Hall here, getting the puck back in the end.
And that one sent all the way down. McDermott tries to clear and out to neutral zone. Hall settles it, and they'll chip it up. Now Fleming. Fleming tries to connect with Goldstein. Goldstein on his horse. Gets to the loose puck. He'll turn. He'll fire. Just off the side of the net. Back to Fleming. Fleming throws it towards the cage, just wide. Kept in. Nice little keep in there by Pickles. Dylan McDermott. And this one battle now. Putnam. Ooh, there's a bump. Sandwiched between Putnam and McDermott. Back to McDermott now. He'll send it around, reversed to Fleming, all the way up. Goldstein. Just couldn't quite connect there on that one. So Hall will settle it. Goldstein now. Over to Putnam. They clear the zone. Goldstein. There's a pass shot just wide by DeBasio. Goldstein with it. Tries to find Putnam. And Newington will send it into the near corner. Killer. Over to McHugh. McHugh with some speed now. He heads up ice. Up to Putnam. Putnam will try to chip it in, and that one broken up all the way down now.
Another icing.
And there's an icing. So 3-1, 3:44 left to go here in the second. Mike, you know what? Failed to introduce ourselves. This is Sean Putnam, Mike Leahy, bringing you all the action, all the excitement here. Thanks for joining us. And
all looking to get win number 5 here on the season on a homestand. That should bring them into early February. Gonna have some tough opponents coming up.
Yeah, the schedule will definitely get tougher as we move along here.
Yeah, coming up after this one, we got the Bucks, then Eagles hockey, New Milford, and then Suffield, Granbury, Windsor Locks. All these games will be our home game stand.
Oh, that one whistled wide by Hollander. Putnam comes back, takes a bump. And Newington heads up into the Hall zone. Hollander, nice little bump there to get possession. Hollander again lays the body, not afraid to throw a shoulder.
You can always rely on a Sawyer Hollander or Jordan Sure to throw a nice hit anytime, any place.
And that pass just off the mark and goes for an icing.
Hall trying to take some chances there, see if they could give Charlie a breakaway, and just misses on the connection. Charlie Gainey having a great night, doing all the things to help his team with this nice 2-goal lead. Let's see if we can make it 3 before they head into the locker rooms.
So out to the point. Oh, broken up nicely. Croce read that play. and battled now along the wall. There's Cher with the check. The Hammer's in there looking to dig it out too. And back to the point, sent to the far corner. Here goes McDermott. Heads up ice, chips it along. Hanrahan tries to center. Oh, that one moved out now. Newington with a little break here. There's a shot. Bonner. Oh!
And a tough
Just
break for
got
Hall
through him. Bonner's shaking his head no. But the ref signaled the goal.
Tough break for Hall there. Kind of got a little bit lulled to sleep there in the waning minutes of the second period. And Newington makes the most of it. Gets a little bit of a breakaway there off a nice pass. Nice little, hard-working play in the neutral zone, and got ourselves a game again.
Yeah, Newington not going away here. So little fast break for Newington. That one able to slip through Bonner, who seemed to make the first save, but it kind of got through his pad there. And
another one that just kind of trickled behind him. He's pretty sure that he got it before, but the ref says, sorry, it's a goal.
Yeah, he reached back quickly. Bonner thinks he kept it out, but it doesn't matter what he thinks. So 3-2. And Hall had all the confidence, like you said, Mike.
Yeah.
They were making plays. Nothing seemed real rushed. They seemed to be in control, and in a flash, got a tight one here. 3-2.
Can't do that.
Up to Ben Goldstein, over the blue line. He was looking for DeBasio there, just didn't quite connect. Newington. And that one broken up. Up to Rotman. Rotman now. He'll throw it in. Goldstein on the forecheck. And here comes Blaze up the near boards. A nice little body check by DeBasio. McHugh looking to pounce. Blaze again, heads up ice. He's a one-man show.
Dumps it in to get the line change.
Hollander now.
Time for one more rush for Hall here.
Goldstein's been out there a while. Oh, man. He keeps going. And now he'll head off. And out comes Gainey. He's going to be out here at the far blue looking for a long pass. McHugh, nice little nifty move over to DeBasio. DeBasio now slowly throws it on net. He'll go for a quick change. Croce to Putnam. Oh, one-timer by Putnam. And that one broken up. 20 seconds. Oh, just past the stick of Hollander. Newington giving chase there. 5 seconds. And that one cleared out. And
Newington hanging around like a bad cold here. Hall's going to have to give it their best if they want to come out with the W tonight.
3-2 after 2. Hall will just have to be ready to go here for the third, put this team away.
I agree.
And we'll take a quick break.
Then we'll go warm up. See you soon. Yes, okay.
All right, here we go, Mike. Start of the third period, 3-2. Hall leading the Newington Nor'easters.
Well, like anything else in any game, you got a fresh sheet of ice and you got a period that can belong to anybody. Everything that's happened so far in this game doesn't matter anymore. It's what Hall puts out here for the next 15 minutes of game clock. They're going to have to give it the very best because this Newington team is sticking around.
Yeah, hanging around. That's the phrase here, because Hall's definitely carried this game, out shooting them a lot to a little. We don't have those stats. We're kind of low budget here.
Let's just say 2-1. Let's just say conservatively 2-1.
And lots of chances. Goalie's made some saves. That's Matthew Kelly. He's made some saves. He's also left some rebounds, and Hall's just not able to pounce on them. It seems like the Newington D just collapse on the net and pick up some sticks and kind of limit those second chances. And then Bonner on the other end, not seeing a ton of pucks and making the saves. He's had a couple just kind of squirt by him, kind of got unlucky there a couple times.
Yeah, a couple little fluky goals.
And so here we go again. Sean Putnam here with Mike Leahy, bringing you all the action. DeBasio getting set for the draw. Mike, I got to say a quick happy birthday to my mother.
Happy birthday
Kathy
to your mother.
Putnam down in Stuart, Florida, 76. Have a great birthday, KK. We love you. All right, out to neutral zone. And here's DeBasio. He'll send it in.
Well, Sean, a little funny note. Between periods, there was a little bit of trouble with the Zamboni. There was a massive trail of snow that ran pretty much the length of the ice, right down the middle.
Yeah.
The referees had to use the net to clear it out. Enough snow like what we're going to have to clear up our cars after.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that has any impact in the game. I mean, you can actually see it as it goes across the ice. There's just a trail of snow.
Yeah.
And sometimes the puck gets a funny bounce, or who knows what'll happen.
Yeah, it's true. I can see a snowball in the corners here.
Yep. Snow in the corners and snow right down the middle.
So this one batted along the boards. Putnam reaches out for it just out of his reach. And there's a body check along the boards. And that was Gainey taking that one. And this one's cleared all the way down there. There's another icing.
And icing number 500 for Newington tonight. About the only stoppage of play we've had still. Sean, I don't think I've ever seen a game that's gone 2 full periods without a penalty called before.
Oh. We'll see, Mike. I don't know. Well, Hall's power play, as we've talked about in previous games, has been lethal. They've been really on fire, so Newington doesn't want to give them a chance. And no call there on that play. So out to the point.
So we've seen them both ways tonight. I mean, Hall just got away with absolute bloody murder on that one, and I'm not complaining.
So here's McHugh. He's going to stick handle up to Putnam. Putnam just loses the handle there. He's going to cut back at Hollander. A nice body. Newington, there's a shot. Ooh, great glove save there by Bonner.
Got in close. Some great velocity, but Bonner said, here's my glove, and I'll put the puck in there. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was 7. Dylan Reynolds. He walked right in. He was right about the dot, ripped it to the top corner, but Bonner all over that with his glove. So nice save.
A very similar play to the DeBasio goal the other way.
So Bonner tested early here in the third. Keeps it a 3-2 game. Here goes McDermott. Up the near boards. He'll take the puck wide. Pressured. Tries the center. That one loose behind the net. Along the boards now. McDermott still battling there. That one out to neutral zone. Sent back in. McDermott all over the ice. He'll give chase. Out to the point. Here's Scher. rims it around. There's the hammer. Oh, laying the body. Chipped up, kept in. Cher cycles it low again. McDermott sends it around to the corner. Nice cycle going for Hall.
Hall getting
Out to the
comfortable in
point,
Newington's
thrown
end.
on net. Croce pinches, keeps it in. Some great ozone time here. Can they capitalize? And Newington able to chip it all the way down. And guess what, Mike?
It's an icing, Sean.
There we go. Another icing. Newington catches their breath.
Well, that was an important shift for Hall. Newington had really started to spend a little bit too much time in our real estate down here. Hall getting back to it, spending time in the offensive
So
zone where they
Leahy's
belong.
seeing some ice here, number 26. He's one of our seniors. And puck dropped. Sent around to Goldstein. Goldstein back the other way. Leahy on the loose puck. He looks to center. And that one chipped out to neutral zone. And Leahy's going to give chase. He's not afraid to hit, and he'll throw his body in there on the forecheck. Looking to gather the loose puck here. He's battling hard in the corner along with DeBasio. Thrown on net. And Newington able to chip it out.
Surprising opportunity there from the corner. I didn't even know where that puck came from or who shot it, but that wound up having a little bit of business for the goalie.
And Putnam tripped up there. He's on the loose puck. He spins. And just out of the zone. Now McHugh. Back to Hollander. And there's some forecheck pressure by Newington. Up to Gainey. Gainey chips it out. Putnam's going to give chase. He's going to get it. He's going to get it before the end line. Throws it to the front. And Newington able to break it up.
Strong, powerful hustle play by Ben Putnam there. Him and the puck to get the icing waved off. And now once again, you guessed it,
Another
Newington
icing.
has iced the puck.
Yeah. So, face off now. This is how they scored the other time. Putnam back to McHugh. Let's see if they can do it again. And that one sent out to the point and cleared to neutral zone. And there's Gainey. Oh, held in. McHugh walks in. Broken up.
Whoa, Charlie Gainey
Puck
with a good
batted
opportunity
around
there.
and Newington able to get it to neutral zone. Gainey with it now to McHugh. Putnam driving over to Putnam. Shot. Oh, just wide. I think the net came off the mooring.
Yeah.
Putnam now. He cuts in. And there's
Did
a
they
whistle.
Did they finally observe that the net was knocked off the
And that
mooring?
was off. So nice opportunity. Crash. Connor McHugh able to feed Putnam across the slot. Putnam just shot it a little wide.
Hall with the great opportunity there, and I don't know how it happened. That all of a sudden the net was miraculously off the moorings. Refs spot it and get the whistle. Now I don't know how the rules go, but if the puck goes in on that, does it get called back? I don't know how. I don't know what they do in that situation.
No, I think they'd probably count it if the refs didn't notice it. So Newington gives chase into the Hall zone now. And that one sent to the corner. Cher chips it along and out to the point, and they're able to clear. Here comes the hammer, Hanrahan across the blue. Throws it to the middle. Oh, he's hit hard. Oh, there's another hit. Uh-oh, Mike. Got our first penalty of the game.
How was that? Is that
And
Jordan? Jordan.
That one's number 21, Jordan Cher of Hall. He'll go to the box. Looked like a little hitting from behind. Oh, he's going to give him an elbow there.
Well, we talked about it early in the game. Jordan's a guy that's never going to be afraid to play the physical game. You saw Newington doing it, and Jordan answered. Unfortunately, he's the one with the first penalty of the game. The refs have finally obliged me by calling a penalty. And you think I'd be happy about it, but this time I'm not.
Yeah, Cher, he's a real physical guy. Football player, I believe, right, Mike?
Sure is.
Yeah, so
Sophomore, varsity football, varsity hockey, and a hard hitter. Very physical. Fun to watch.
Used to the contact, used to the physical play. But he's going to sit this one out for 2 and feel shame. And that one cleared. Oh, up to McHugh. He's going to cut in. And dangles and scores! What a goal!
Oh, you better call that.
What a goal by Connor McHugh!
Throw him out of the game.
There's some bumping after the play. Oh, and a 10-minute misconduct. So a lot to digest there.
And
so
the clock's still running.
And the clock's running. Connor McHugh able to cut in around the goal. He tucks it in. Great goal by Crash. And then takes a hit in the corner. And then one of the Hall players, looks like maybe Hollander, comes in for a little retaliation. So, huge goal, shorthanded. McHugh, he gets bumped there. You can see that on the replay. And then someone comes in and hits him back. So, a couple penalties, and it looked like I think the Hall player might have got a 10-minute misconduct. I don't know if he said something or...
Well, some unfortunate bad sportsmanship by the Newington player after the goal. Very clear the goal's been scored, and he hits the player after the... Unfortunate to see.
So can you tell who's in the box there, Mike? Is that
number
McHugh?
11? Oh, for us?
Yeah. It's Hollander.
I think it's Hollander and still probably Cher.
Oh, and Cher. Yeah, of course. So
it would appear that we continue to be on the penalty kill?
yeah, I think we'll still be on the PK. There was a clock issue, too. That clock kept running for about 20 seconds, I'd say.
Possibly longer, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Well, that's the kind of thing I got to say is no business in the game. After the goal is scored, skate away.
Yeah, unnecessary. But, man, what a goal. I don't know who sent that all the way up to McHugh. He's able to drive hard to the net, keep the puck on his stick, and just right around the goalie and tuck it in. Nice one. That's his second goal of the game. So McHugh with 2 tonight and an assist. 3-point night for McHugh. Other goals by Gainey, DeBasio. And
so that's Jack Gilmartin. He scored the first goal of the game. He's the one that
he's in the box.
Had the extracurricular after the goal was scored.
So trying to sort things out here.
So yeah, Hall continues to be on the PK. I mean, the penalty kill here.
So they reset the clock. There's still 1:25 on the penalty kill for the Hall Titans. Although, oh yeah, okay, 5-on-4.
Well, something's missing on the scoreboard there, and that's the 4th goal. Hopefully they'll get that.
So we'll have to wait for the announcement. I think Hollander may be sitting a while, which not good. He's one of our senior defensemen. Logs a lot of minutes, physical player. Oh, and that one cleared by Croce. So still need to kill this one off here.
Yeah, tough break for Newington. They were actually having a pretty good power play going there in the early going. But a timely pass, get Connor McHugh off to the races, and you don't want him on a breakaway.
No.
Again,
Unassisted.
definitely was assisted.
So we'll have to check the film on who made that pass. So Newington on the PP, 40 seconds left on the power play for Newington. And he's going to circle. Bonner hugs the post, able to keep that one out. Oh, there's a pass to the front. Putnam trying to make the clear. Turn and fires. And that one broken up and sent down the ice
And so
by
now,
Pickles McDermott. So they both got
unsportsmanlike, but not game ejections.
not a 10-minute. So
And a terrific opportunity for Newington there. Bonner with a save, point-blank shot on him, and makes the stop to end the penalty kill.
So back 5-on-5. Here comes Putnam. He's going to race up the ice. Over to Gainey. Gainey scores! Gainey, another snipe!
Second
There's a
goal of the
nice
night for
goal.
Charlie Gainey. The Charlie Gainey night continues here at Veterans Arena. 5-2
Well
Hall.
executed, 2-on-1. Putnam slid it over to Gainey. Gainey with a nice shot past the goaltender. Hall's sitting up 5-2 now. So quick turn of events here. And Hall back in command. Beautiful goal. Charlie Gainey, 2 on the night now. Well, I think
3-point night for Connor McHugh.
so. Another assist for McHugh. 4 points on the night, and nice assist there by Ben Putnam as well with Gainey on the 5th goal. So 6 minutes to play.
Ooh,
Loose
there's a
puck.
goal.
Oh, Newington able to bang that one home. So we're not done yet, folks. Newington not going away quietly.
Yeah,
So
once again, Newington with just a brief little entrance in the Hall offensive end makes things happen and gets a nice looking goal.
yeah, that puck centered, and that was number 27, William Ryan. He was wide open on the post there, able to bang that one in. So 5-3, 6:10 left to play. Back to McDermott. He'll slap it towards the front. Share on the loose puck.
Jordan Scher doing a great job working the boards there, trying to keep the puck in the zone. Ultimately winds up in the Newington bench, and they keep the possession.
So let's Share on the draw. Out to the point. Sent towards net. And here comes Newington the other way. On net, Bonner with the right pad sleeve. Sends that one to the wall. And they circle around. Turns and fires. That one off a skate and out of play. That's 17. Blaze. He's all over the ice. The quick turn and shoot there. So clock's ticking away here. 5:30 left. McHugh on the draw. And he's going to chip it ahead over to Putnam's corner. Putnam gives chase. That one just a little long there. Goes for ice.
Good, nice to see Hall shuffling up the lines. We've got Nick Days out there with Ben Putnam, Connor McHugh.
Yeah, that's right. Number 23. Tays will get a shift. with Putnam and McHugh.
And 5 minutes left. Plenty of time for Newington to make some noise. Hall needs to keep their foot on the gas here. Keep playing hard and keep the pressure on. Best defense, be good offense here. Newington seems to be an incredibly dangerous team at Hall's End. The few limited opportunities they've had to come away with 3 goals.
So that one's sent around. Putnam on the loose puck. He'll chip it out. Takes a hit. Faze gives chase on the loose puck along the wall. And into the corner now. Croce. Sent along. That one held in by Putnam. He'll try to center. Around to McHugh. And Croce's going to pinch down, keep it in. Putnam, he'll turn and shoot. Oh, off the pipe!
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, what a chance.
And Ben Putnam with great chance that would have been assisted by Newington's defenseman. Puts it right on his stick. Putnam in the high slot, and a perfect shot. Just hits the post.
Yeah, I heard that tink from up here. Putnam ripped it, hit the near post. And McHugh tried to get on the rebound, but the goalie was able to get a whistle. So another chance there.
That one rung so loud, I think your mom heard it in Florida. That was a heck of a shot.
That's right. So Gainey with the puck now. Off the boards to Goldstein. To DeBasio. And he looks to center, no one home. Killer sends it in. And that one sent the length of the ice down the river for an icing.
Oh, but for the icings, I think I'd be home eating dinner by now. But I guess we'll take another one. Another stoppage of play and another face-off in Newington's end.
So Tommy Killalay on the point here. Oh, that one! Oh, in the net on the rebound.
Second goal of the night for DeBasio, is that right?
Yeah, that one was bouncing around. I couldn't really see who got a stick on it. Looks like DeBasio is gonna.
Charlie Gainey almost for the hat trick on that one. DeBasio knocks in the rebound.
So that's some. That's a little security there to go up 6-3 now. So that puck just kind of thrown on net, bouncing around, and DeBasio able to clean it up. And what I was going to say is Tommy Killalay, you know, he was injured to start the year, had a collarbone injury, and so good to see him back out.
Good to see him back out there, and on defense, they had him shuffle around a little bit on forward, but back on defense tonight. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he seems a little more comfortable in the D position.
Well, and I think mission accomplished for Hall tonight and for the coaching staff. They wanted to see some of their forwards out there get some goals, see some other people get some opportunities. And a strange thing to hear is Ben Goldstein with the assist rather than having 3 of the 6 goals tonight. So you're seeing some more even scoring, which is something Hall really needs to be working on as we get into the middle of the season and the meat of the order here for opposition.
Yeah, that's right. Spreading out the scoring tonight. Not all the usual suspects, but getting some goals here from DeBasio, Gainey. So that's good to see. And here comes Hollander. He's out of the box finally. I think he sat for 4 minutes. Up to McHugh. And here comes the hammer. Hammer over the blue line. He'll throw it towards net, and Putnam going to get the loose puck, throws it across the middle, broken up by Newington. So 2 minutes here to go in the second. Putnam, he'll curl back, and Newington heads the other way. Dylan McDermott now. He has time to regroup, sends it all the way up to McHugh. held in there for a moment, and McHugh finds the loose puck. He's going to send it to Putnam in the corner. Back to McHugh. They're cycling down low. And Newington able to get a stick on it. $1:25 left to go here in the third. 6-3, the Titans on top. That one's centered. And they get one by Bonner. So
how you like that? Newington refuses to go away. Continues to be incredibly dangerous anytime they're in the offensive end.
yeah, number 6 there for Newington. Just left wide open in front. And able to slip that one between Bonner's pads there. That was James Slavin, it looks like, for Newington. So 6-4, 1:09 left to play. So we got DeBasio on the draw with Leahy and Scher. We'll take that back, Gainey. Here goes Leahy. He looks to chip it ahead. And Croce able to send it in low. Out to neutral zone. That one chipped down the length of the ice. No icing.
Drink off a small favors.
Leahy on the forecheck. That one all the way out, all the way down, headed towards the cage. Bonner sticks it away. Loose now. And here comes Leahy up the near boards. Headmans it to Gainey. Doesn't quite connect there. Leahy sends it in. Gainey gives chase. 15 seconds. Cleared the neutral zone. And this is just about all we have here. So, Mike, I just want to say thanks to all the listeners, everyone who's watching, and I want to thank all the staff here, Jen on the camera, Josh on the camera, and Dave on the camera. Thanks to West Hartford Community Interactive. Final score 6-4. The Titans of Hall beating out the Nor'easters of Newington. That's Titan hockey, baby.
Yep. Looking good out there. Nice final score. Earning the 6 goals. Certainly had plenty of shots to show for it. Plenty of offensive end, but boy, Newington was a tough opponent. Was always battling back and never far from being behind. Never took the lead in this game.
Interesting. Hall couldn't relax there. They had to keep pressuring and able to come out with the W. So Hall improves to 5-2-1.
Well, we'll be seeing them again at their home ice Saturday, February 7th. That will be sure to be an interesting game.
So next home game for the Hall Titans here at Veterans Memorial Saturday at 1. So hope